What do you think of Shroud and Siege? So my first impressions of Shroud when I watched him play PUBG, I really like him. I think he's very nice. I think he's very easygoing. I think he's a good personality. I have no problems with Shroud as a person. As an entertainer, I think he's great. I think his stream is awesome. Nice. As a player, he's very talented. He's still learning most of the operators, still learning a lot of the maps. But his aim is just unrivaled. Now let's focus on the fact that he is the second largest, well, possibly third largest streamer on all of Twitch. That visibility coming to Rainbow Six is so vital for the game's success. Number one, single-handedly, he yanks Rainbow Six from the 7th to 15th most played game up to 2nd or 3rd on some days. That's huge. Huge. Not only does he bring his audience, who might not be the most familiar with Rainbow Six, but it also brings even greater an audience because it's higher up on the Twitch charts. The more people that have exposure to Rainbow Six, the more likely it is that the game's player base will grow. The more likely it is that the game will survive for a longer period of time. The more money that Ubisoft will make, the more money that pro teams will make, the higher the viewership for pro league events will go.
Oh,
it's awesome.
That's nice.
So Shroud has talked about taking Rainbow Six more seriously because he loves the competitive aspect. Do you think he has the potential to become a diamond ranked player? Yeah, I absolutely do. I think he definitely does. However, I don't think he's ever going to go pro in it. There are a lot of people who keep looking at Shroud and saying like, oh, he's going to go pro. Oh man, I can't wait for him to go pro, blah, blah. And it's like, do you understand how much money Shroud makes streaming? And do you understand how much money he'll lose by trying to go pro in a game? He could probably still play pro CSGO and make more money on a team that would be pretty average. That'd be my guess. Shroud's not going to go pro. People keep being like, oh, I can't wait for Shroud to go pro. He's fucking not. He makes so much money. So much money. It would be so silly for him to give up streaming, in my opinion. If he goes pro, I would be shocked, but I don't think he ever will be. When he says take it more seriously, I think he wants to play in like Go4s and stuff like that. But that's about it. He plays with a lot of great people. He plays with Ann, Lexi, Beanans, Waffle. He'll play with Macy, George, Kix. I think he's starting to settle in. And the best part of it, more than anything, he hasn't been required to do this. He is literally playing the game because he really enjoys it. And I think that's incredible. Now with the possibility that Summit could be coming over to play Rainbow Six as well, that's even better. Dr. Lupo was playing Rainbow Six with Ann and Shroud, if I remember correctly, the other day. People are taking notice of a game that is very much on the rise. So when I read people saying, you know, like Rainbow Six is a dead game, I don't get angry. I just immediately think to myself, man, you are very misinformed. And you are very sure of yourself when you should not be, because you live in a world of ignorance. Lyric, Giant Waffle, and Shorty. Well, Lyric has been playing this game for ages. Lyric has been playing so much. I've played against Lyric a number of times. I mean, he's just... Lyric is great, but it's like, I don't know if Lyric has the same staying power that Shroud has in terms of bringing people over. I don't know. Mostly because Lyric plays so many games. Lyric is probably like the truest variety streamer that exists on the site. Because Lyric changes from game to game to game to game to game, I don't think it's as significant when Lyric plays a game as somebody like Shroud, who has primarily played one game. That's how I see it. Are you racist? No, what a stupid question. I know you're a Blackhawks fan, but do you also cheer for the Leafs? I don't cheer for the Leafs. I support them doing well because I'm from Toronto. But that's about where it ends.